Today is a very exciting day. Why? Because this. If you don't know what this is a variable ND filter. Why is a variable ND filter so exciting? Because this guy. Hello, welcome back to another video. Today's video, I'm going to be unboxing something that the company PolarPro just released in collaboration with the one, the only, Peter Mckinnon. Woo! Anyway, but this is exciting because if you have used variable NDs at all, then you might know that the typical struggle is that when you put it on the front of your camera, that the filters tend to cross and there's just no stop point. Well, this collaboration stops that. So we're gonna go ahead and unbox this, and unfortunately to do that I need to switch to a slightly crappier camera. This guy, I mean, I use him for a while, it was good, but that's not the point of this video because I need the camera I'm filming on as a prop. So unfortunately, let's go ahead and switch cameras and probably angles. Yes, so I kind of not only got one filter, the 2-5, but I also got the 6-9 stop as well. Now for video, these things are super helpful, and for photo, these are helpful for if you want to do a long exposure. I'm probably going to be using these for video, but what these do are basically allow you to control the amount of light that comes into the lens. So ideally, you want to be able to set your frame rate, so 24 frames a second, because that's basically what the human eye can see, and it usually looks smoother and more cinematic. But anyway, technically 23.9 whatever. Then you want to set your shutter speed to double your frame rate, so that's this number, so 24 times 2, 50. Well, then you want to set your aperture to as low as your lens can go for that buttery smooth stuff. Well, you can't really see it from a camera screen perspective, but it just makes everything look extra blown out. It's dark in my room, but trust me, when you hold it to anywhere else, it would make everything look super blown out, which is why we need an ND filter in order to achieve ultimate smooth footage. Now, the lens I have on my camera is the Sigma Art 18-35 1.8. The diameter of the lens is 72 millimeters, so just keep that in mind, because this is a 77 millimeter, and I'll get to the problem with this and the solution for it real soon. But let's get to the important thing, which is opening this ND filter. So just slides right on out. Got this gold little tab, and I don't know if you can see it in this camera, but there is some nice texturing going on, and it's kind of a matte black color with this shiny gold foil. Just open this up and we see a photo of Peter Mckinnon's and all its glory. So we just take the foam out, and here we have the filter itself. I'm just gonna set that to the side because underneath here we have some paperwork, but it's in a little case designed much like the case. And then you got yourself a little thank you and a lifetime warranty. Now I ordered both of these, and the 2-5 filter came with stickers that look a little like this, and for whatever reason the 6-9 did not. Also comes with this little pouch, which is nice and soft, and also softer on the inside for ultimate protection, but it's a nice little carrying pouch with Peter's signature and what it is on the outside. Then you have a nice little cleaning cloth, which is also a photo of Peter's, which I almost don't want to use just because it's a nice photo. And anyway, close all that back up because this is what we want, and it comes in a nice little magnetic case, again with the label and our size, and it's magnetic and just lifts right up, and that's our filter right there. And then you can just take the rubberized outer part off, and that's our filter. And this is basically how an ND works. Now you see the inside of my hand, now you don't. But now this allows us to control the amount of light that comes through our lens without having to change the ISO or too many of our other settings that we'd have to stop our video in order to change. So how does a 77mm filter fit onto a lens that is 72 millimeters. The solution is a set of step-up rings, and you can purchase basically any set of these off of Amazon for like 20 bucks. Do not particularly purchase the ones that are from PolarPro, because those are really expensive for each type of step-up ring you need, whereas you can get this many for 20 bucks and you get a 37 millimeter to 49 millimeter step-up ring all the way up through a 77 to 82 millimeter, all for 20 bucks. So in our case, we do not need the biggest adapter on here. We need the next biggest one, the 72 to 77. Then we can take our step-up ring and screw that onto the end of our lens, and then take our filter and screw that on as well. So like I said, I am inside, which means I can't get any good footage with the ND filter for this video, so let's just skip to tomorrow right now. Alright, so I know your first thoughts are, Josh, your camera is way overexposed and I'm about to make a point. So what the variable ND filters allow us to do is to take an image like this. Shutter speed is at double the frame rate and my aperture is as low as it can go, and I'm about to screw on the 2 to 5 stop variable ND so you can see how much that can make a difference right now. All right, so now it is on 2 stops of ND and I'm now going to adjust it to 5. Actually, we're not even quite at 5 yet. We're at like 3, and now everything looks better, but now my shutter speed is what it should be at. My camera's not focusing on me, and everything looks super nice, super smooth background, and all that. For poops and giggles, we're just gonna keep going. And then it just starts getting really dark. Now this would be better if it were actually really bright outside, but it's not. Now, there is absolutely no reason that I need the 6 to 9 on here, but just so you can see what that looks like, we're gonna put it on right now. So that is now 6 stops of ND neutralization, and so now I'm just gonna slowly turn it all the way to 9, and you'll see just how dark it is, and you're not gonna be able to see me real soon. All right, goodbye. Thanos has, oh, darn it. Oh well. We're gonna leave it there. I'm not gonna put the other one on because this is basically the end of the video. But you'll notice that one good feature, okay, actually, you know what? I am gonna switch back to the 2 to 5. All right, that's better. But you'll notice that when I turned it, it didn't cross over. The filters in the variable ND don't cross, it stops. And that's what's unique about Peter Mckinnon's specific set of variable ND filters. So that has been a semi-comprehensive review of these filters. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, you can give it a big thumbs up, and you can click in the end card to see my previous video and subscribe to the respective channels. And as always, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.